After the last light faded behind me, and disappeared somewhere beyond the curve of the river, I kept driving without thinking much about where the road was leading. The radio had gone quiet, the night hadn't. There was a feeling in the air that couldn't quite be named, something between the sound of the tires and the wind moving through the open window. Not sadness, not happiness, just motion. After the last light, the road keeps moving. After the last light, the river keeps running. And somewhere out beyond the darkness, another town is waiting in the distance. After the last light, the night goes on. A freight train crossed far beyond the trees, while the moon hung low above the water. And for a moment everything seemed to be traveling in the same direction without ever meeting. You don't always need a destination. Sometimes the road itself is enough. After the last light, the road keeps moving. After the last light, the river keeps running. And every mile becomes another mile behind you, while the darkness keeps opening ahead. After the last light, the night goes on. The night goes on. The road goes on. After the last light, after the last light. The windows burned a little brighter. The river carried every reflection further than it should. I watched them drift away, then disappear. A song came through the radio, half music, half static, just enough to keep me company, while the night kept unfolding 1 mile at a time. Every light ahead, every light behind seems to tell a different story. Between the streetlights and the dark side of town, I can feel the whole night turning without making a sound. Between the streetlights and the river below, there's a feeling I can't name, but I don't need to know. It keeps moving, and I go with it. Short blues phrase. Water rolled beneath that. Somewhere in the distance, a train cut through the dark. For a moment, everything seemed connected. Funny how some nights don't ask for anything, they just stay with you. Between the streetlights and the dark side of town, I can feel the whole night turning without making a sound. Between the streetlights and the river below, there's a feeling I can't name, but I don't need to know. It keeps moving, and I go with it, and I go with it. The lights drift by, the river rolls on, and I go with it. An air conditioner rattles softly. Moonlight rests on a concrete wall. There are cinder block dreams growing in rented rooms, behind thin curtains and humming neon signs. Small hopes stacked carefully like boxes in a corner, waiting for their moment to become something more. I've known nights like that, living above old storefronts, watching headlights move across the ceiling, feeling the distance between who I was and whoever I thought I might become. The walls stay still, the mind drifts on, cinder block dreams floating through the blue, not strong enough to guide me, not fragile enough to lose. Cinder block dreams moving through the dark, like they understand survival better than the heart. Low, patient, unresolved. At this hour, every city has these rooms, apartments above laundromats, motels near the highway, places where tomorrow feels uncertain, but somehow still possible. Very low, I no longer believe dreams require perfect conditions. Some begin quietly under flickering lights, inside ordinary lives built from persistence instead of certainty or applause. Some plans fade, some endure. Cinder block dreams passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Cinder block dreams, steady as the tide, somewhere between struggle and what survives inside. No warning, no revelation, just a slow becoming inside the night. Dark, low, unresolved. Cinder block dreams still waiting somewhere on, beyond the reach of daylight, beyond the reach of words. Cinder block dreams, that's all I know. And tonight, that's enough. The groove keeps moving, the neon hums softly, the concrete keeps its silence, and the dreams remain. Mm-hmm. Miller's five and dime by the greeting card display. Hung a rack of reading glasses, $3 and some change. Miss Nora tried on half a dozen, tilting them toward the light, searching for the pair that made the crossword squares behave. Warm brass melody. A retired mailman bought a set for fishing knots at dawn. A grandmother picked up two, one for home and one for church. A mechanic laughed and said, "Guess my arms got shorter." The whole aisle joined him, like they'd heard it all before. Dime store reading glasses, helping people see the recipes, the letters, and the fine print in between. Dime store reading glasses, perched low on your nose, proof that growing older don't mean letting go. Gentleman underneath. Miss Nora used hers every evening, reading stories to her grandkids, giving every character a voice, like opening another world. One night the youngest asked, "Grandma, why do you wear those?" She smiled and answered, "So I don't miss the good parts." Dime store reading glasses, helping people see the recipes, the letters, and the fine print in between. Dime store reading glasses, perched low on your nose, proof that growing older don't mean letting go. A little blur, a little grace, you learn to adjust and keep reading. Short, wise, warm-hearted. Dime store reading glasses, resting by the lamp beside the evening newspaper and unfinished puzzles. Dime store reading glasses, dime store reading glasses, simple as can be, a reminder that perspective is its own kind of gift. The lamplight softens, the pages turn slowly, and somewhere in a quiet living room, the story goes on. station manager locked the side door at 9:15, then checked the schedule board again for maybe the 5th time. Platform 3 stood mostly empty, except for 2 canvas bags and a woman reading crossword clues under a buzzing lamp. Warm brass answer. The evening bus to Tulsa was running 12 minutes late. Nobody seemed surprised by it. Nobody complained. A boy in a denim jacket kept staring down the road like he expected answers to arrive on that bus alone. Bus stations hold a different kind of silence, not the silence of an empty room, the silence of people waiting for something to begin. Evening bus to Tulsa, rolling through the dark, carrying stories nobody knows, from one town to another. Evening bus to Tulsa, pulling up right on cue. Some folks getting off, some folks starting over. Soft hammering underneath. A man climbed down with a trumpet case worn around the edges. A grandmother carrying 3 paper sacks asked where she could find a cab. The driver stretched his shoulders, looked up at the station clock, then lit himself a cigarette before the next stop. You can learn a lot about life watching people come and go. Most of them never stay long enough to tell you where they're headed. Evening bus to Tulsa, rolling through the dark, carrying stories nobody knows, from one town to another. Evening bus to Tulsa, pulling up right on cue. Some folks getting off, some folks starting over. The boy in the denim jacket finally smiled when somebody stepped off the bus and waved. That's all there was to it. Warm, traveling, unhurried. Evening bus to Tulsa, heading out once more. The headlights stretching down the highway toward places unseen. Evening bus to Tulsa, disappearing from sight, leaving only diesel echoes and a platform growing quiet. The timetable hangs still, the station settles down, and the road keeps going long after midnight. Long after midnight. A fluorescent buzz, air moving through vents. Every building has them, glowing red above doorways. Simple instructions in borrowed light, arrows pointing outward toward some version of elsewhere. Nobody questions. I followed enough of them to know, leaving and arriving rarely happen together. You walk through one threshold before realizing part of you stayed behind. The hallway narrows, the hallway beams, hollow exit signs burning through the blue, showing where to go, never telling what you'll lose. Hollow exit signs, soft against the rain, guiding tired strangers who don't look the same again. The groove keeps moving, the room breathes low. A theater empties long after the credits, stacking chairs in a union hall. A nurse ends her shift at first light, each departure carrying its own weather, deep, patient, unresolved. I don't believe anymore that every ending was meant to teach me something. Sometimes a door opens because it's time to keep walking. Some exits save us, some simply change the view. Hollow exit signs, patient as smoke, past expectation, past hope. Hollow exit signs, steady as the tide, illuminating distances no one can describe. No warning, no comfort, only movement toward movement, dim, measured, unresolved. Somewhere now, beyond understanding, beyond regret. Hollow exit signs, that's all they are. And tonight, I trust their silence. The hallway grows empty, the red light remains, the door closes softly, and the night keeps unfolding. every day. In the waiting room at Harper Insurance, by the magazines and coat rack stand, there was a spider playing in a clay pot, older than half the town. Nobody knew who brought it in, or when it first took root. But every Monday someone watered it before the phones began. Warm brass melody, Miss Carol typed with steady fingers, filing claims and changing names. A farmer came to update papers after buying 40 acres. Newlyweds signed their first policies. An old man renewed his own. Everybody sat beneath that plant until their turn was called. Insurance office plant, stretching toward the light, quiet through promotions, retirements and goodbyes. Insurance office plant, green against the beige, growing through the little seasons of ordinary days. Gentle, gentle underneath. One boy waiting with his mother, counted every dangling leaf, while Miss Carol slid him peppermints to help him keep the peace. Years later he returned in a necktie, signing papers of his own, and smiled to see that same old plant still standing by the phone. Insurance office plant, stretching toward the light, quiet through promotions, retirements and goodbyes. Insurance office plant, green against the beige, growing through the little seasons of ordinary days. Nobody put his name on a plaque, still everybody would have noticed if it disappeared. Short, gentle, unassuming. Insurance office plant. As the office lights grew dim, the typewriters fell silent and briefcases headed home. Insurance office plant, rooted where it stayed, a reminder that faithfulness often looks this way. The last file drawer closes, the coffee pot cools, and the old spider plant leans quietly toward tomorrow's light. Little by little, the night comes down. A light in the window, a train out of town. No big reason, no grand design, just one more hour passing through time. I used to hurry, I used to run, thought every road had to lead somewhere. Now I know better, or maybe I don't. Some things move easy, some things won't. Little by little, that's how it goes. Step after step, nobody knows. Little by little, night after night, you keep on moving out of the light. Clock ticking across the room, coffee gone cold, too late, too soon. Some names fade out, some stay near, some things get quiet but never disappear. I don't go looking for yesterday. It comes when it wants, then walks away. I let it pass, I let it be. Some things remember better than me. Little by little, that's how it goes. Step after step, nobody knows. Little by little, line after line, the dark keeps moving right beside time. No need to call it sorrow, no need to call it grace. Some nights just leave a different kind of trace. Little by little, still moving on, not quite lost, not quite gone. Little by little, soft and slow, the years keep walking where they wanna go. Little by little, the night rolls by. Little by little, still moving. Tires hum against the highway, a county line sign flashes through the headlights. There's a stretch of road near Miller County I still drive every chance I get. not because it's the fastest route, quite the opposite. It is nearly 20 minutes to where I'm usually headed, but some roads earn a place in your life for reasons that don't make sense on paper. Back in '76, Linda and I used to drive out there on Sundays, windows down, radio low, talking about houses we couldn't afford, and children we didn't have yet. The future felt enormous then, like there was enough of it for everyone. Nobody warns you that one day you'll miss the uncertainty. Miller County line running through my mind like an old song on the radio you never really leave behind. Miller County line still calling me home to a version of myself I thought was gone. Miller County line. The gas station by the crossroads is gone now. So is the little peach stand, and the movie theater in Ashford closed sometime in the '90s. But every curve in that highway still feels familiar, like shaking hands with an old friend. The world changes quickly. Memory changes slowly, very low, warm. Last spring my granddaughter rode with me. Asked why I smiled at an empty field. I told her, you should have seen it 40 years ago. And she laughed and said, Grandpa, you say that about everything. Maybe she's right. Miller County line running through my mind like an old song on the radio you never really leave behind. Miller County line still calling me home to a version of myself I thought was gone. Miller County line still rolling by, still rolling by. The county sign disappears in the mirror, headlights stretching to the distance, still rolling by. Yeah. In Aunt May's front bedroom, by the window facing west, stood an old oak quilt rack, holding colors from the past, pieces cut from work shirts, Sunday dresses worn thin, and a faded patch of denim nobody could throw away. Warm brass melody. She'd point to different squares and say, your granddad wore this one. That's from your mama's Easter dress. This came from your uncle's farm. Stories stitched beside the fabric, passed from hand to hand, until the children knew their history without opening a book. Quilt rack promise, hanging in the light, keeping family close through the longest nights. Quilt rack promise, threaded strong and true. Love don't always speak, sometimes it sows itself into you. Gentleman underneath. When Aunt May grew older and the stairs became too steep, she called the grandkids over one Sunday after lunch. Said, take these quilts and use them, don't save them for display. Things made with love work better when they still get used. Quilt rack promise, hanging in the light, keeping family close through the longest nights. Quilt rack promise, threaded strong and true. Love don't always speak, sometimes it sows itself into you. The rack stands empty now, the quilt's moved on, exactly like she hoped. Short, warm, homebound. Quilt rack promise, still wrapped around our lives, keeping old hands near us, though the years move on. Quilt rack promise, simple as can be, a reminder that devotion often looks like making something last. The curtains drift softly, the house settles in, and somewhere beneath handmade quilts, a family sleeps. A freight train rolls through town, coffee pours into a thick wide mug. Every morning at 6:15, the train came through Benton Ridge. Didn't matter if it was July or freezing rain in January. You could set your watch by. Half the town practically did. That whistle cutting through the dawn like an old familiar voice. There was a diner by the crossing where I spend more time than I should. Same counter stool, same waitress, same coffee strong enough to wake the dead, or at least convince you to face another Monday. Funny how routine becomes invisible until one day it's gone. Railroad coffee, poured one cup at a time, keeping tired hands moving, keeping ordinary lives in line. Railroad coffee, steam rising through the years, tasting a little like hard work and a little like being here. Railroad coffee. Then the railroad changed schedules. The diner finally shut down. The crossing still sits there, but it doesn't sound the same now. Most folks hardly noticed. They were busy moving on. But sometimes the smallest changes leave the biggest holes behind. Nobody remembers 1,000 mornings until they realize they won't have another one. Very low. Railroad coffee, poured one cup at a time, keeping tired hands moving, keeping ordinary lives in line. Railroad coffee, steam rising through the years, tasting a little like hard work and a little like being here. Railroad coffee, still warm in the soul, still warm in the soul. The train fades into the distance. Morning settles over Benton Ridge, still warm in the soul. My bucket rolls across town, fluorescent lights buzz overhead. And every evening, when the last shoppers went home, he pushed his cart through empty hallways, working mostly on his own, polishing forgotten footprints from another busy day, while Christmas songs from ceiling speakers faded slowly away. His name was Walter Jenkins, 68 years old, a Korean War veteran with tired hands and a careful soul. He never missed a single shift, not once in 17 years. Though arthritis in his shoulders got a little worse each year. The night janitor, moving through the light, cleaning up the pieces people leave behind. Making things a little better before the morning arrives. In his wallet was a photograph, edges worn and thin, a picture of his late wife Martha standing next to him. Taken at the county fair back in '69. She passed away in '84, but he carried her every night. Sometimes he'd stop beside the food court and sit a minute or two looking through those old memories, like people sometimes do. Then he'd stand and grab the mop again before the break was through, because bills don't stop for heartache and work still needs you too. The night janitor, moving through the light, cleaning up the pieces people leave behind. Just making things a little better before the morning arrives. Most folks never saw him, never learned his name, but every polished hallway quietly carried his fingerprints just the same. Slow, honest, Southern. The night janitor finished up at dawn. Outside the parking lot was empty, the darkness nearly gone. Locked the service door and drove his old Ford pickup home like he'd done before. Fluorescent lights click off, a new day enters the building. Walter heads toward the sunrise.